Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in SpringWatch. I love SpringWatch. 14 days of video projects coming out to you back to back to back to back for 14 days. We've already had a week and a half. We're into the final couple of projects now, and they are all focusing on the spring catalogue and a little bit of celebration as well. This year, I've got something slightly different for you. Every day I'm doing a giveaway of something that I have used within my project. Not obviously the one I'm using, you're going to get a nice brand new one, not a second hand. And there are two ways to enter. The first way, you can leave a comment here on YouTube or over on my blog. That will get you one entry into the draw, or you can place an order and that will get you 5 entries into the draw. Now I can, as a demonstrator in the UK, I can trade in 5 countries, and they are the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Austria, Germany and France. And I can send the up and away thinlets, which is today's prize, to one of those 5 countries only, and that's my demonstrator agreement. However, I understand that there's lots of you from outside those countries who might want to enter. Please do. If your name comes out at random, then I will send you a packet of handmade goodies from me. So there you go. So everybody can enter. Today's project is this one, and these are my flying away chocolate treats, because these have been designed to hang, which obviously you can't see because you're looking straight down on them. Hanging, we've got the flying lovely balloons, open at both ends, but it's a slider, and I've set it in a way that actually the weight of the chocolate keeps it hanging down, so even if you've got it hanging up, the chocolate is not going to be seen. So cute. Now, this is using the celebration paper, and when I made this, because it uses a piece of 6x6, I set aside the 4th piece of paper because this is the inside of that one, and then went and used it. I forgot. So I've got totally different paper this time. 6x6, 15¼ by 15¼ inches. Super easy. I've got my chocolate bar. I had my chocolate bar. I've lost my chocolate bar. Here it is. It's a Galaxy. This is a standard size Galaxy. I picked them up in a pack of 4 from Tesco's, but they are the standard ones that you pick up in a shop, and you just gently wrap your paper around it to get a rough shape. We're not creasing, we've got the nice smooth edges, but it'll just hold up a little bit like that. Run some adhesive down one side on the inside and on the outside as well of the opposite side. Then you get a good strong close. So when you come back in with your chocolate bar again, this one with the adhesive on the outside goes in first, and you wrap the outside. Slide the chocolate out, and I'm just getting my bone folder and just pressing down to make sure it's glued all the way down. Okay, super simple after that to actually make the slider mechanism. 1/2-inch circle punch at the top. Make sure your balloons are flying the right way up, and you go through both pieces at the same time. Grab your ribbon. Now I went with the mint macaron ribbon for these two because it matched the paper, but I've actually gone with the oh so succulent white ribbon. This one comes as a pair with white and sweet sugar plum. Obviously I just want the white one. Feed through both holes and pull through a bit. Chocolate bar, push it in. Oh, push the wrong bit in. There we go. Push it in until you get roughly the length where you want it to be, and then you tie a knot here at this part close to the paper. Double knot, single knot, it's entirely up to you. I went with the double knot. And then when you bring it up, you can create another knot here which gives you the loop. Clever, huh? So that is how it works, that you can create a loop and it's not, and your chocolate's not visible anywhere. So let's just trim those edges off. I do a little bit of stamping because the Lift Me Up stamp set, love this, does go with the up and away thinlets, but actually these work very well on their own. I have done a card using just that part of it, but I'm going to do some stamping, and I've got to get my Whisper White out. Whoops, let's grab some scraps. There we go. So I'm going to go with this one, and I'm stamping them actually in the same colours that I used before, Night of Navy and Watermelon Wonder. I've got a D block for the bigger one and a C block for the smaller one. So I'm going to have Night of Navy on the bigger one. Look at the detail in them, I love it. And then Watermelon Wonder for the smaller one. Oops, just knocking my chocolate bars flying. And the balloons I want are these two. So that one will go around there and that one will there. So you need, ideally you could do with using your magnetic platform. If you don't have one, use post-it notes. Magnetic platform just makes life a lot easier. So there's my platform. First cutting plate down. Just brush off the scraps from a previous project. And then you line it up, and the magnets are obviously what keep everything in position. It's a bit difficult for me to see because I can't actually get my head overhead. So I'm hoping that's lined up. If I did put my head overhead, you wouldn't see a thing, you'd get the back of my head. Cutting plate on top. And then our big shot is here. Let's just run it all through. And everything has cut out beautifully. Easy peasy. Stampin' Up makes me look so good. It does all of the hard work for me. Right, let's grab a couple of dimensionals. And if you haven't worked it out, I have got 4 of these done because I have 4 little boys. And today, it's Friday. And what does that mean? Treat Friday. It's Treat Friday for my boys, so let's find the front and the back. So these are being gifted to my 4 little boys today. There's going to be a squabble over that one and that one because they're different. I can see that coming now. What do you think? Cool and cute. And the weight of the chocolate is what keeps the chocolate hidden. Clever. We like a little bit of science as well. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.